Alright, this is going to be an interesting week leading up to this. Very interesting week. Oh god, I'm really out of line. My cat ended up batting my webcam, so I had to actually readjust it. So I have no doubt in my mind it is not straight. At least she's enjoying her time up there. So I am met with the dilemma of, do I get the Oblivion remaster, which I'm shocked is a remaster. It looks like a full-blown remake altogether. Which kudos to those guys, seriously. Kudos. I think a lot of people saw it coming, but it's still one of those that you end up looking at it and you're just like, God damn, I still can't believe it's here. So either that or getting The Sims and trying to play some on here. And by The Sims, I mean the classic Sims. Sims 4, I won't touch with the 10-foot pole. The Legacy collections, though, of Sims 1 and 2, yeah, I could see myself doing that and somehow making life a miserable hell for some of them. Interesting enough. But still, that Oblivion remaster, oh god, dude, does it look good. And I've been wanting to play that, like, and tried, like, giving it a good, honest to goodness, like, you know, a good college try. Because I remember from back then, I was having some problems, and it's probably all on my part, but it just, I was having trouble actually understanding how to handle some mechanics in there. Multiple mechanics. Man. There's that, and then this weekend, I am meeting with the realtor. I'm gonna see how that ends up going. It is a realtor that my parents have had for years and years and years, so I mean, it's nothing new. Nobody new, I guess I should say. But I don't know. I found a townhome, or at least my mom does, because whenever she's on her off time, she's actually helping me kind of like house hunt, and I'm just, granted, I am on a narrow mind right here. Like, I go through Zillow, I go through, like, what is it, homesforsale.com or whatever, I don't know. But, I mean, like, I see what those things are. Somehow, she is able to find, could be in the same neighborhood, could be any of that stuff. She is able to find these new and different homes that I end up loving, just, like, are different. And I'm like, how the hell do you find these things? I don't understand. I'm in the same websites and everything. What the fuck? So, but we'll end up seeing. I don't know how exactly that's going to end up going. To be honest, I mean, I still have my surgery coming up on next Friday. Not this Friday, but next. Thankfully, it ended up working out a little bit better for that. I was going to pay $3,000, and it turns out they ended up actually kind of screwing something up. Maybe just things weren't up to date, or they ended up inputting something incorrectly or something like that. So I was going to pay $3,000. They ended up knocking it down to $1,000, thank God. Still not enough to be able to actually cover if I terminate my lease by like early or anything like that. But man, if this place ends up like saving me money in the long run, oh God, dude, it would fucking be helpful. So goddamn helpful. Plus, it looks nice. It just looks really nice. I need more space. I really need more space. Anyways, you guys don't see that, but there's, yeah, apparently one. There we go. Okay. Wow, that is loud. Okay. Better turn that down a little. Hopefully that's enough. I hope it all ends up turning out okay. That should be good. Oh, that's right. They added new, new settings. Hold on. I thought I had... Oh, is this the one that I unfortunately had to put down? I think something's different. What? Well, I do not know what any of this stuff is. You know what? Hold on. Let me see. These translator apps are a lot better now, so I mean, who knows? Okay, I'm assuming. So it says automatic as that one. And the word it uses here is closure, but I'm assuming that just means turned off. Alright. Something tells me that something got a little messed up there. Um... Okay, making sure I got all that right. Kind of get used to my controls. Oh yeah, this guy. It looks a little worse for wear. Oh, I got 2 sparks. Really? What the? Oh, that's right. Oh, excuse me. God, everything about this I do not like. I guess the next thing for me is... What transformation do I have right now? Oh, you know what? Dark Thunder, okay. I will go ahead and do this one, yeah. What the hell? Which one was this one? Did I use that one? I don't even remember. This one Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I definitely use this one. Okay, I was mistaken. I thought that this one was actually the other one. Okay. I might end up actually... I might end up going that route. It's just, I'm wanting to know if I can actually get some use. That's, yep, saw that one coming. Oh, okay. Whoops. There we go. What the? That's new. Was this like a slow? That's what it feels like. And I should have drank up. Well, no, I gotta rest anyways. It's fine. Oh, that's right. But so used to my universal controls. Sure, why not? Let me see. What have I got? I mean, I got plenty to be able to actually work with here. Why? Wearing the Earth Spirit Cap, with every tread, Lingji shall sprout and explode, dealing poison damage to... That's actually not bad. Still, though, I feel like I would just... God, I don't know. Let me just see. What is it? Just not a voidness. That's it. Man, I don't know if there's anything else I really want to change over to. Okay, well. So, trying to remember also where exactly I came from. I mean, didn't I come from here? Yay, okay. Yeah, looking back on the video I ended up having. Yeah, so I came up, I hit that, okay. Alright, now we gotta go around. Hello? That's bad! That's bad! I wonder. Well. Oh, God! Fucking shit! Hi, best friend! Big hugs! Woo monkey! Show us the woo! How's that for a beginning woo? Amazing stuff, am I right? I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, I made the emotes a little bit bigger too, so now you get to see and enjoy the rain as it stands. So plenty of Godzilla dancing around, as well as Shen here. How goes it? I just got rolled over by a ball. Hold that thought right there. Yeah, I want to see these emotes come raining down. Amazing, incredible stuff. We Katamari in this bitch. Amen. Exactly. I forgot about my gangly crotch here. Yeah, look at all that. Just. How you guys been? Oh, you know what? Amazing. I love it. I love it. Absolutely incredible. Yes, it is encouraged to spam that stuff. I mean, it doesn't last incredibly long, so I mean, like, I'd say it's actually worth it for the most part. Meant to mention, best friend, the next game I am actually planning on playing after Okami, because Okami is the one I'm playing for Vintage Days right now. That's the one that I'm, going to be continuing on and finishing up and all that good stuff. The next game I'm going to be playing after that, I've kind of just like talked myself into it. Is going to be kind of an important game for you. So I want an opinion. You got one of two choices for this. I believe it's just two choices. Let me see. Hang on. You'll see. Hang on. This is very, very, very important. Sandwiches, not Reese's peanut butter ice cream. Oh, gotcha. For some reason, I didn't read ice cream. That really threw me off there for a second. Hold up. Yeah, okay. So, nom 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 nom. Incredible stuff. Me. Okay, so hang on, let me pull it up because it is going to be important. I need this is a big one that is specifically for best friend Stephanie here. Okay, Shen, I absolutely appreciate any of the input, but this is an important one, especially for her. So that's why I want to make sure that I get her input here. Let's see. You'll understand why here in just a second. So, one second. You will completely understand what I am coming from and what I mean. Gotta find it. What's a good one? There we go. That's a good one. Okay. Perfect. All right. If you're ready, best friend, hang on. This is the game. And I need you to help me choose. Making sure I got it right. Ah, fuck! So, I have only played so many Pokemon games. And one of my favorite podcasters actually started Soul Silver. And I realized I never actually went through Gen 2. Never did. I have seen Gen 1 all the way through. I have seen that. Yeah, you breathe. Just let it simmer. This is the remake, of course, of Gen 2. For Stephanie, best friend Stephanie, excuse me, Jen, just for context here, Pokemon Crystal is one of her favorite games of all time. Absolutely, like all time. She still has the Crystal cartridge for her Game Boy. And those are some which is why I have like avoided actually watching any of the podcasters that I actually watch, because I actually don't know much about this game. And I know how important this is for best friend Stephanie, and I'm like, no, I think this would be fun to actually play for myself, especially because I haven't played a Pokemon game on my channel before. Not yet, at least. So, I've never played the remakes, but I've wanted to because of how much people praise them. And I've heard nothing. A lot of people say that these are really, really good. I remember that being the case. My first experience with Gen 2 was the remakes, and those are some solid remakes, yes. I remain eternally salty that the remakes never do the third game of the gen they're remaking. Hold on. Let me see if I'm... I remain eternally salty that the remakes never do the third game of the gen they're remake. Oh, I see what you... So not like I don't know, like a heart crystal or something. I can't think of another word for that would go with crystal. Or Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and I don't know, Phi Emerald or something. I don't know. Sigma Emerald. I see what you mean. So, my first foray into Pokemon was third gen. Third gen was Ruby Sapphire, right? I've told this story many times before. I know I have. I absolutely have. But I only got Pokemon Emerald because I was walking home, or not walking home. I ended up getting, what's it called? No, not getting. I went to a baseball game, a local baseball game for my brother, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And on the walk back on that dirty like dirt road going through it, back to the car, I found a little green cartridge just sitting on the floor. Some poor kid dropped their copy of Pokemon Emerald. So I got Pokemon Emerald for free. And I mean, being what, like 9, 10, 11, something like that, I don't know. You end up actually getting that and you don't let go. So, yeah, so I'm thinking, Best Friend Stephanie, that this is gonna be the next big thing. And it took me a little while to convince myself, but I'm just like, no, I think it's about time. Plus, I haven't played, once again, haven't played a Pokemon game on here, but the other thing I was going to say was I haven't played a DS game on here yet. Should be fun. Delta Emerald should have happened. Sorry, I'm very passionate about this. I feel like there has to be, if you're going to do the Greek letters, that it has to be somewhere in the middle, I believe. Personally, I think. Because it's still like Alpha, Beta, Delta. I played Silver more times than Gold, but I think I was heavily influenced with the movie. You know what? I haven't seen that either. That was the second movie, right? There was the first movie, which had Mewtwo and such. But yeah, there was a movie with Lugia, right? We watch! I absolutely, totally agree. We do. We should. I can't stop looking at Ho-Oh because all I end up thinking about is the what happened from the fucking terminal montage video. What happened? Delta represents change, and Emerald's story is essentially the change between... Oh, okay. I'll believe you with that. Didn't know that, really. So I'll let you think about it for just a little bit. I'll keep it up over here on my side. But for now, we will continue on while that is actually going. I'm a massive... Oh my god! What the fuck? Yeah, so I was more obsessed with Lugia. Demon. The demon. We'll go ahead and just get away from that for a little bit. So I was more obsessed with Lugia, but now, because I'm absolutely obsessed with Suicune, I have more love for Ho-Oh. Because Ho-Oh brought the dogs back to life. Isn't that what it was? That's what the lore is, right? Or not the... Maybe not the lore. What is... It's the story, right? Isn't that what it is? Seep, seep. Okay, yes. Hence the mention of whenever they got crushed by the moon, he just, like, brought them back immediately for the terminal montage video. So... Ho-Oh is credited with the creation of the legendary beasts. So I would like for you to play Heart Gold. Alright, then it's settled. Okay. Heart Gold for sure, then. Especially because Suicune is going to get all of the points. Heart Gold it is. I don't think there's anything that's like particularly too different between the two games either. I think it's probably the same thing as like what was it, like Sandslash and Sandshrew or something like that? No, not Sandshrew. I think the only difference is just exclusives. And we'll be able to find, like, for sure. You know what would be a fun challenge, actually? What if I ended up trying to catch Suicune exactly like you ended up saying? That would, like, your famous tweet. Back whenever Twitter was still a thing. Your story about how you caught Suicune. If memory serves, a good chunk of what was in Crystal's story compared to Gold Silver is present in both remakes, which I ended up doing some research on that because I was like, okay, do I want to play through these if, like, Crystal is not a part of it? Because that would be the whole reason I play it. The whole reason. Because, again, this is a pillar for Best Friend Stephanie here that I'm just like, okay, no. Definitely want to be able to play through that. Speaking of, for Best Friend Stephanie, you mentioned Mareep, and you just reminded me of something. Let me see if this actually brings, like, any sort of, like, PTSD if I say these words. Just for regards of Gen 2 Pokemon, your Pokemon Crystal playthrough. Let me see if this is, because I've only heard things, again, from, like, the podcast as well as, like, maybe some chats and stuff like that, but I want to hear it from you. Whenever I say these words, does this trigger anything? Specifically, also, I should mention, not having anything to do with looks, it has to do with the game and the gameplay, just to be clear. Miltank. Does that bring back any... don't say... that's what it is. That is exactly what I heard, is the rollout from Miltank, and everybody was like, no. Oh, no. So the podcaster I'm actually watching, the podcasters, the ones that I always watch, I've shared the game shows that we watch every once in a while. They were talking about I'm getting ahead of myself. They're actually playing through Gen 2 for one of the guys' first time ever. And he's doing a Nuzlocke. A very modified Nuzlocke, excuse me. Whitney Houston, yes, of course. Hi, OJ, by the way. Welcome. We're discussing our next game after Okami. Which is going to be Pokemon Heart Gold, a big one for Best Friend Stephanie here. Yeah, so they were playing through a Nuzlocke. They are playing through a Nuzlocke, I should say. And so many people were sitting there going like, oh god, whenever Nick, the guy who's playing it, whenever Nick gets to Miltank, it's going to be a bloodbath. And I only ever heard that it was a fucking bloodbath. And so many people are like, I am so goddamn nervous right now. And it was that bad, I guess. So I just had to say, I said Miltank, but I was implying the rollout part. Yes, that absolutely was what it was. My top 3 of Pokemon games is Gen 5 sequels, Gen 2 remakes, Emerald. I eventually do need to play through most of the Pokemon games. I think the only ones, like, I've seen the, like, Fire Red playthroughs from multiple people. Multiple people. So I don't know if maybe. I mean, I think I would like to actually play it at one point. Everyone chooses Fire Red. I might just choose Leaf Green just for being an asshole. I can't wait until you get to that part. Which one are you talking about? Yeah, and I don't know anything about how it all ends up going. Miltank, yeah, okay. So they ended up saying that Miltank has rollout, and I'm aware, kind of how the move works. I think, if my memory serves correctly. But yeah, Gen 3, do a sound audio. Roll out. That would be incredible. By the way, OJ, I didn't even ask, how are you doing? How is everything going? Speaking of rollout, my top 3 is Fool's Gold, Perfect Crystal, and Sweet... Dude, could you imagine if they called it that? Perfect Crystal? That would have been a great remake to actually go off. I mean, Best Friend Stephanie would approve. Absolutely. Like... Perfect Crystal. Where the fuck am I supposed to... Like, is that the pocket right there? Oh, I'm good. That's gorgeous. Gen 5 is peaked, but the sequels really nailed the, oh my god, there is so much content here. Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was gonna blow up or not. Oh! Why? That I wanted out of a game. Gen 2 remakes are just the greatest remakes ever, and Hoenn is my home region. It's where I started. Yeah, you know, I don't actually remember, because I know we've been through that, like, those discussions, in terms of, like, the generations. God, this is terrifying. And it's a one-hit kill from this thing. Let's see. So I stop hearing the fucking rolling. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't remember too much about Unova. Because I did play, like I mentioned before, to go through the games I did play. It was Pokemon Emerald I played, Pokemon Y, or not Y. I just read that right there. Then Y. Pokemon White. Excuse me, White. I need to play Shield. Best Friend Stephanie gifted that to me a long time ago, and I'm still desperate enough to play it. I really, really do want to play it, but still have yet to get there. I started, that's right, I got about like halfway through Sun, and that was the moment that I ended up actually, you know, selling my 3DS, thinking like, okay, well, I have a Switch, I don't need the 3DS. What the hell was I thinking? Yeah, and thank God I ended up getting a better 3DS nowadays, so it's all good. And a nice one to boot. I started realistically with Crystal and TCG for game. Oh yeah, TCG. They had a Game Boy Color TCG. I forgot about that. Then Y. Also had Pearl. And yeah, I don't know anything about Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. None of that stuff. Was Arceus added through Gen 4? Because I know, what's Pokemon Devil's name? Damn it. There's Pokemon God and then Pokemon Satan. What the hell? What's his name? He was the cover of Platinum, I believe. Giratina, there you go. I only know Dialga. I know Dialga, Palkia, I gotta be thankful for TCG Pocket right now for helping me with some of these names. My Pokemon playing history goes Emerald, Fire Red, Blue, Diamond, Sun, Y, White, Black 2, Sword, Violet. Nice. All incredible stuff. I knew for sure, forgot Soul Silver between Diamond and Sun. Yeah, I know for sure that, like, Best Friend Stephanie and I coordinated. It was like, okay, she was going to get Sword, I was going to get Shield. That's what it was. And then for, like, Scarlet and Violet, it was going to be that she was going to do Scarlet and I was going to do Violet. But then I think both of us kind of looked at Scarlet and Violet and we just kind of looked at each other afterwards like, I think we'll probably skip this one. Because I think ultimately a lot of people agree it's a lot of fun, but a lot of people also agree that it looks like shit. We're here to play Pokemon Conquest. That was wild. Which one was that one again? Come on, buddy. The strategy RPG in feudal China. That does not sound familiar to me at all. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god! Ow! For DS. Damn, how would I have missed that? I feel like I would have ended up hearing about that. I think the only other, was it a Game Boy game? It was probably both. DS, a Game Boy game. What the hell was it called? Mystery Dungeon. Those are the only spin-off ones that I actually were aware of from back in those days. Shall we? I think we shall. Never even heard of this at all. Not even close. I figured if I saw the box art, hence why you ended up dropping it, I was like, yeah, might have heard of it. No. Hell no. This is inaccurate. I know this lore well enough to know that this is not accurate at all. You are probably about, like, I don't know how many years. Feudal Japan in the Pokemon years is probably, what, 20 years or something like that, for all I know. But all I do know, that still is 20 years too early. I am educated enough to know that. Excuse me. OMG, I just saw the sleepy theme on. I knew you would actually like that. That was the, I guess, winter 2024 theme. Dummy. And I looked at those, I'm like, oh yeah, Stephanie would like this a lot. That avatar that they have of them now, the delivery girl, it's just you with a cat sitting on the rear. Nah, this is totally historically accurate. I don't like being lied to, OJ. I'm just saying. Mimi! Wanna say hi to the people? Wanna say hi? Are you famous? Oh, she's getting on a tower, I think. There she is. No, she's not gonna jump up. Okay, I thought she was for sure gonna jump up. Oi. Huh. How far does it go? Not far enough. I will chase after it, I guess. I hope to God I can actually run over there. I don't know if I can, but I'm sure as hell gonna try. Never mind, nope. Send help. Please. Oh! Oh my God, dude. Got knocked the fuck out. I didn't sleep too well last night, so I'm extra sleepy. No problem. Absolutely no problem. I'm just glad you can actually make it by so I can actually make the announcement about the next Vintage Days game. I knew that was going to make you really, really happy to see. But yeah, all is good. This man, big hugs. Big hugs. Sweet dreams. We'll be talking again very, very soon. I'm stoked. We still got a little bit of time left. I mean, so it's probably not going to happen for, you know, maybe sometime. But still, we have Okami to actually get through. So we are all good. I feel horrible saying it, but one of my players is having issues with their power company, and it's prevented them from being ready for our campaign to start, which is great because it gives me more time to figure out the first adventure. Hold on. So, okay, so is this connected to the whole, like, I've never been more thankful for another person's misfortune? Is that what that's connected to? For some reason, I was thinking that was actually, talking about over here. Give me 1 second. Clear my sinuses while you answer that. Okey-doke. Well, I mean, also to talk about the campaign, you're talking about, I'm assuming, a TTRPG, right? Like a D&D thing, or maybe another game of sorts. Gotta love it. I mean, like, are they at least... Are they okay? Like...
Come here, kind monkey. I'm over here. I found the fan. Look. Mother left her fan before she went away. She must have felt torn between her son and husband. But this iron ball, it just won't stop. Now that you are here, help me drive it away, and I'll let the fan do its work.
Hey, Fox. How can you be sure it's even real?
Rest assured, Mother taught me this spell. Only the real fan will answer it.
The bull sounds weak. Probably on his last legs.
Oof.
Guess I have to trust you once. I'll get down there and stop the ball and let you do your work.
Ow. I trust her because she has a British accent. You know, I'm from America, so I have to trust nobody, essentially. No matter how hot they are. I'm sure he's fine. He's been through God knows how many worse situations now.
Don't worry, his thick skin will protect him.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on, let's save Father first.
But yeah, I mean, I'm thankful that, like, at least they're okay. I mean, that's at least not a bad thing in itself. You know, I just want to know that, you know, what is your major malfunction? What is happening? She got into a little cubby and just started, like... Oh, there she goes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, as long as they're good, then yeah, that's... You could still be, not, like... Not happy, I guess, for their, like you said, misfortune, but just more so that it's like, okay, like, I can be a little bit more relieved about my current situation because it actually ties together with it. So, I mean, I get that. Now I'm alone. OJ, you have to be referencing something out of that, especially if you're saying Goku. The problem is I can't read that without thinking of it just as a... in the same vein as having somebody say, "What are you doing, step bro?" Ain't this guy's son go... No. Not quite. Son Wukong, yes. Oops. This ain't Journey to the West. I mean, yes, but also no. It's like the unofficial sequel to Journey to the West, I suppose. The way it's being told. I'm having a hard time enough actually following along. I swear to God, if I see a giant, like, grown man's unit, giant grown-ass man's with a bullhead's unit. Because it seems very explicitly trying to block all that stuff right now. So yes, actually he... okay, well. One-eyed soldier, there you go, yes. G, and that's all, unit. Eminem was in that group, right? I don't know, actually. I just know Eminem was Slim Shady at one point. Or, I'm sorry, presumably the real Slim Shady. if we are to be believing him. Nope, not going nowhere. How much of the map have I found? Whoa! Okay, he should be covered.
Father, I've brought him here. It's the destined one. Brother is not around. You can hand it over to him now. Brother will surely give up on his plan once it's returned. And then we will be a family again.
You mischievous monkey. You dare to push your luck, but always have a way out.
Mimi!
Only you came back at the wrong time.
Are you not thinking straight, Father? I brought the destined one here to save you.
I may be unwell, but I am not blind. You are not my daughter.
How can you say that to me? I went through flames to find the destined one for you. But you, Father, don't you see?
I should have locked my eyes out to save me from your pretense.
Wow.
Worry not, old horned fool. I'll see to it shortly.
You could have enjoyed a good show, but you simply lack the taste. I should have just killed you all. My guise was perfect. No one could see a single flaw in it. How did you find out then?
Unlike you, she has never needed to fake her respect for me.
I didn't mean thought.
Interesting. That little fox. I will find out if it's true after I hunt her down. But first, I should burn you two together and mix your ashes to honor your friendship. Entertainment. That can wait.
We get to fight right next to Bull Daddy's crotch. I love it.
I thought you were better than this. I've got more! Taste my fire point!
Well, so much for that gold needle. Ow.
To save him, you'd have to impress me first.
What is happening?
Guanyin failed to imprison me, and you're just a nobody! Flee, coward!
Ow, okay. Did not expect that. I don't know why that amuses me so much, but it does.
Spin, spin, spin ablaze! Spin, spin ablaze! Thought yourself quite something, huh? Have fun with this! Yeah!
Oh, Jesus. I don't know why it scared me, but it did. There we go. We're watching.
I can't believe you.
Amazing. Impeccable. Amazing. All the applause.
First monkey.
For you, OJ. That is to you for sure.
You leave behind a ruined family. My son is defeated, but not vanquished.
Oh, that's his son?
I am afraid he'll rise again soon.
I mean, if I bash his skull in a few times, he probably won't show up, right? Ew. Can you sanitize that for me, please? First?
Since it came into my possession, I've kept it in my stomach.
Definitely sanitize it, please.
Hidden from all. I am old now. Fears have grown in me. Fear of war. Fear of death. Fear of my wife. Fear of my son. That is why I dare not consume it, let alone give it back to him.
Fear of a large Taco Bell meal. That's just called an eruption here.
It's all the same. Don't ever believe there will
That pig has a...
Thanks to this false death talisman. Poor keeper. Seems his legacy was his only offer after all.
Can Bajia come in and just like headbutt him or something? Oh, well, I didn't expect to be right on target there. Yaksha King. Oh, this actually looks dope.
No wonder not a single raindrop was fanned. It was your trick the whole time. My bad, old bull. I was a bit delayed. You little rascal. I'll teach you a lesson on your parents' behalf.
I am about to die. Oh god, okay.
Lotus throat. I made it better.
Do like a good Oni. Well, wrong region, but I feel what you're saying. Dude didn't see how that made Bull Boy feel. I mean, I just aged him a few years, it's fine. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Oh, thank God. I was like, do I have to go through the entire thing again?
Are you trying to frighten anyone in that new form?
Why am I not healing? Come on, heal, please.
This is how shut up. One Yin taught me this. Whoa!
Well, that was lasted just all but 2 seconds.
Graceless! Merciless! I will make sure everything that stands in my way dies! What old day is dwelling in my mind?
Well. Oh, this is a part of a cutscene. Okay, cool.
Pathetic. How pathetic you are. I never sought to fight you. Yet you are ignorant of their manipulation. Beyond flaming mountains lies Mount Lingsha.
Okay. I am so freaking close here. Fuck!
Consider it mercy.
Well, considering that was actually my first go around with that, actually not too bad. Also, yeah, I'll be honest. I love Horse Dude, very much so. This is probably better. How many sparks do I have? Yeah, I don't have enough to be able to actually upgrade him. Hey, that dude ain't dead. Maybe we... Oh, you... Fine. I'll upchuck the rock.
Are you trying to fight anyone with that new form?
Ow.
Restless, hopeless. So when split me shall quake.
There we go. Didn't even get that that second cutscene. No pathetic. Now upchuck the rock, please. Don't make me kick you in the gut.
Still holding on, despite it all. Does your vengeance weigh more than your family?
GG.
Spit it out now, his relic!
Mama?
My king, I'm sorry for my lateness. I turned to them, but none offered help.
My lady, forget it.
I implore you to show mercy and spare my son. He is the last of the Yaksha's bloodline in the West, with an origin most tragic and twisted. Now, he poses a threat no more. Should you grant him mercy, I, Rakshasi, and the Bull King shall retreat ourselves to secluded meditation.
Only if he
Along
spits
with
the
our
rock,
children,
lady.
we will never leave the mountain again. He is our son. We will bear his punishment. If it pleases you, my plantain fan is also yours to take.
Just have him spit the rock up, that's fine.
Flames have paved my way. Through flames, I shan't stray. Vain was my flame, for revenge destined to stray.
Why is everyone so wheezy?
Their delight lies in our submission, kneeling and begging. You shall never witness it.
Oh. Well. I can't say I expected that. This pig has a head on its butt.
You've atoned through deeds, Black Bear. Take this pair of eyes. You've served the righteous cause, Yellow Rat. These ears are yours. Your power has gathered immune, Yellow Brow. Keep this nose. You've endured hardships under eye. Go with the tongue. And the bull, it is the hardest to turn against a sworn brother. You can have his body.
Dang, so I finished the chapter already? These music videos are so out of place, but yet are so fucking gorgeous, dude. So incredibly gorgeous.
Wretched boy, your luck plagues your every step. Never have you made a good choice.
I think I know what reference you're making there, but before I ruin a moment, I am in like deep entrancement here.
Save your strength, brother.
Making a new word up
Our
here.
way to the court and seize that senile emperor.
This one must be the chief of their troop.
Because I know what to
Watch my
sing
back.
there, so I don't need a. I don't think I need a
Play with
hint.
him.
Your reluctance is plain. Just like my own. They forced me to drink from the river of childbearing, to bear that boy in my womb. If not for that monkey, we could have lived our separate lives in peace. As if none of this had happened. You old coot! You knew who I was from the start. Why did you choose to be their lapdog? I never wanted to sever our ties. If kinship means anything to you, give me that relic and let me avenge my people. My king! Let the monkey have my fan! And there will be no trouble.
Your brother, I've disciplined. Your boy, I've given away. Your wife's fan. Today, I'll take it with me too. Find a master and serve the right. It's the only path left for the likes of us. Don't you understand, brother?
Wukong! I took out the bull's concubine with a whack of my rake too! Turned out, oh, she was a fox squire!
Oh, I thought his head was gonna be detached or something. By the way, I
The
still
way
don't
I
know
saw it,
what's happening.
with enough merit and a position before the Buddha, they would leave me be, and all of you as well. Now I see. For someone like me, staying alive is enough to be a transgression. Brother, take care of your wife and children. And remember, steer clear of my remains.
But again, very, very beautifully animated. All right. Well, it's a flashback, but yeah, no idea what is going on.
The
Yeah.
mightiest of the 8 legions, after all. Be your body hard as metal, meeting death in scores is inevitable. Yet, why did you endure the fish and those carts just as poorly? You rush like wind with a clouded mind. It's your desires that shape what you see.
This actually was a
Had your
relatively
mind
short
been less
chapter.
unsettled, would you still have fallen for that child's play? Haste oft blinds while patience illumines. Next time, can you still fulfill as Wukong without Bajie?
Grieved body. And you were doing a cat-dog reference. Big butt. Big butt. Pig for a butt, they made a pig butt. Yeah, absolutely no idea what's happening whatsoever. That's been the kind of the problem with this, What? Oh, come on, I can't go back? Okay, interesting. Like, there's a lot to like about this game. A lot. There's also a lot that I can complain about with this game. And it's unfortunate.
To subdue the Bull King, the Jade Emperor issued an edict. Nerja with the incinerating wheels, the Gwai-slaying sword, and the coiling tether, and his father with the sealing pagoda and the revealing glass. Combining their strength, they mustered a host of immortals who fought the Bull King and narrowly defeated him. Amid Wukong's rampage through the court, he toppled Lord Lao's pill furnace. A few bricks bearing remnant flames fell here and became the Flaming Mountains. Lord Lao blamed the furnace-tending boy for his negligence and banished him to become the keeper of this place.
It's got the same issue a lot of Chinese literature has. It's very descriptive and full of imagery without giving a clear sense of the journey. Well, first of all, actually, before I go into the thing that I'm noticing here, is that actually something that Chinese literature is known for? Because if so, that's actually kind of interesting. Another one of those things that's kind of like a regional storytelling thing. That's actually kind of cool. If not a little problematic, sure, but yeah, if that actually is the case, interesting. The problem that I'm having so far with this, I have no idea what's happening other than I am a kind of clone of Sun Wukong. And I'm getting these relics for reasons I honestly could not tell you why. I don't even know if it's been explained yet. And I think it relies on a lot of you needing to know the source material. Which is not necessarily a bad thing if you kind of throw somebody into it and like have these references back to any like original like story or anything like that. But not have it be so intrinsically tied to the original story. Just have it be something that's connected to an extent. Then I think that's totally fine. But there's a lot of characters and things happening here that I think are probably part of the original Journey to the West, but I don't know. I have no idea. Get your body back, I guess, so you can beat the Buddha for reals? Maybe. If it's even the Buddha that I was fighting in the first place. I don't know if those were just like, I don't know, like gods or something.
Before the journey, Wukong lived free and easy. He wandered the lands and befriended the mighty. He had 6 sworn brothers, the Bull King among them. The monkey and the bull both called themselves great sages. They were 2 of a kind. As for their parting of ways and hard-fought strife, those are tales for another time.
And there's Devil Boy.
As the Bull King collapsed, he cast a glance behind, as if catching a glimpse of his deepest fear. The Red Boy coming to claim his life with the 5 elemental carts and the valiant 6. He wished this day would never come, yet also longed for its swift arrival.
The problem with Journey to the West is it's a collection of myth and legend told from a singular focal point, despite the fact the tales span centuries. Yeah, I think I've understood that Journey to the West is like a... I might be over-exaggerating, but I mean, like, still, I think it kind of goes to show that if I'm making this, this kind of description of, like, how big the story would end up being, then, yeah, that's kind of a problem. It's one singular story for the most part, or focused, I guess, to my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, OJ. It's focused, like, primarily, like, on Sun Wukong and, like, his escapades and whatnot, and the entire collection would probably take from like here all the way up to here. One of those like meme books that you see where it's like you open, okay, page 1, page 10,756 is finally down here. You know, something like that. It's why I actually do want to read, as I've brought it up before, I have the book Monkey. And it is I don't know if it's American. Actually, I was about to say an American adaptation, and even then, I don't know if adaptation is the right way to say it. A composition, I suppose, of like just a very condensed composition of the story. And that was recommended. I've wanted to read it for a while. I remember starting it, and I actually like a lot of the translation because, I mean, it's easy to read for the most part. It's like reading The Hobbit, basically. It's an older story, but I mean, like, you get a lot of it. It's not like reading Shakespeare or anything like that. Sun Wukong itself was tacked on to string a lot of old tales together. Really? That's interesting. Craving eyes, fuming ears, hubris nose, envious tongue, grieved body. Yeah, might be actually. That's why, like you ended up saying, massively reduces the stamina cost of all charged heavy attacks, considerably increases maximum health, considerably increases 4 Bane's resistance. Yeah, probably that. That's why it's so disjointed. I actually wouldn't know too much. Like I mentioned before, I just know that it is like a giant spanning story. As you ended up mentioning, like across multiple collections of myths and legends. Yeah, I know just very basic details. Creates a hurricane that lifts the enemy airborne, highly effective against specific enemies. I want to try that. It's like how the Phoenicians, Grecians, I don't know what the correct term. Wait, I know exactly who you mean. Grecians, Greek, Romans have the same pantheon, more or less, but the stories are added on top each time. I see. That's a good way of actually describing it. That's a cool drawing. Okay, we should be on the last chapter now. So, that's oddly appropriate. Unfinished. Ping ping. You're... Oh my god. I'm not repeating that. Oh my god. That's so awful. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, sir, shame on you. Oh my god. I saw a dad joke and had to take it.
We're getting home, son. Not getting all worked up. Oh. That old monkey is going to be at the mountaintop no matter what. We don't have to rush. We've gathered the 5 relics, just as he said. All we need now is the 6th one he has. Curse these wretches. Hey,
There you go.
see? I knew there was something that old fool hadn't told us. Otherwise, no one up above would bother to ruin this place yet again. They're coming for you, no doubt. I can't bear it. I simply can't.
Anywho, let's see. Peaches. Looks like peaches, at least. I want to say, yeah. Let me just confirm. Hang on. Let me make sure. Once again, enjoying the game, yes. But I'd like to know that there is an end that I can actually see coming up. Yeah, 6 chapters. Okay. Okay. I can work with that. So we should be... maybe not home stretch, but this should be nearing some sort of end here. You guys seem mildly upset.
Mongols! I despise them! And why stands here? Who dares approach?
Ow. Guys, please.
I and Marine could crush these poultries with ease.
They're dead, man. Let's breathe. Take it easy. Okay, anyways, let's see. Transformation, let's do that. When you attack for a long duration, this effect can stack up to 20 times. And actually, I'm wondering, did I get new stuff? I did get new stuff. Craft armor? Ooh, sexy. Let's see. Pillar stance varied combos. Significantly increasing damage. I don't use pillar stance, is the thing. But I mean, these, I'm not using anything with those, so sure. That probably has better use altogether there. Now, what about weapons, though? Nope. That's pretty much it. That is really cool, though. I forgot to rest. That would have been really bad. This seems very arena-like.
Bad luck. It's a dead end. You
Oh, it's this guy.
slanderer! I let you be, and now you have the gall to show up. If you come at me now, this day will be your last.
Fucking weird, but alright.
One more treat from my ring. Take my ring.
Well. Well. Fuck. Wow, alright. This is cool. me. Come on. Fuck! Fuck! Ah! Oh, you know what I didn't do? God damn it. Okay, I deserve that. Son of a bitch. I'm normally good about doing all that shit, but damn it, I didn't refresh mix it up whenever I go in. Ah. Okay, hold up. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. You got him this time, Big Cat. I'm planning on it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be great. Got dreams, got aspirations here. Fuck!
You know you need a hand. Don't act like you can get alone. I'll rip those things right off you and thrust you away.
Damn it! Get off that fucking unicycle. Figured it out. There we go. Oof. Okay. Well, worth it. Reminds me I should aspire to do these dishes. Large mode activate. We'll give it away. The hand for the head. E. Hey, it's my clown.
Fortune's gift it is! It's Wukong's somersault cloud! I was wringing my brain how to fetch you, but this savvy one's already on it! It must have been hidden here amongst the mist until it sensed the relics on you. Thanks to them, it recalled its master and saved your skin. Now that it answers to your call, why not make good use of it? Your mortal body is too heavy for me in my wind form. All these henchmen of the court, what draws them to this mountain?
What the? Is that a cricket? Well, one somersault covers 100,000 miles. Oh. Oh. Sensing the aura of the great sage, the somersault cloud is now willing to heed the call of the destined one. However, despite its ability for extensive travel, it can only be used within the territory of Mount Wagwo. There's a giant ass cricket down there. Dude! See, now this is dope. Man, there is a lot of freedom to actually cover here. Beanie! Close to actually call the stream.
that'll work. Well, there we go. So I just ruined that Son of Stone's day, so he was just vibing, and I had to come along and just smack him. Is that a hippo? That is a tree hippo. Okay, you can actually hit the pigs. I did not expect that. See, alright, more of this would have been cool. Oops. I actually saw another gold. This is another arena? What is happening here? I know, mama. Almost done. Alright. Are you famous? You famous? You have to say hi to the people. Yes. Good girl. You make your biscuits. Good girl. Good girl, mama. Oh, apparently I did it already. So here was the other thing, by the way, OJ. I don't think you actually been around to actually see. Even if I wanted to look at some of this stuff, which they have plenty of it, but it goes to show exactly as you ended up saying that it ends up actually getting like very descriptive. This is just one of the things here. There is so many. So I came to the conclusion it's like, all right, maybe one day I'll come back to reading this shit, but no. I ain't doing all that right now. Hello. Well. Biscuits. Don't worry. Got less than 10 minutes, mama. Yeah, if the game was more like this, I actually probably wouldn't have as many of the issues, because, I mean, it feels like this is what it probably should have been. I don't know. Maybe it was asking for a lot, though, with that. It might have been. Holy shit. I just saw your message, by the way, OJ. Is this guy a euphemism? Oh, this is the staff. This is Wukong's staff. Was there nothing I can do about that? A little further right. Okay, it looks like there is a path here somewhere, but I can't access it yet. Presumably. Well, with not too much time left, we'll go ahead and probably call it there. I'm glad we actually got through the entire chapter. I can actually see the end here. Relatively speaking. Probably still a little ways away, but that's fine. Not too shabby. Anyways, we'll call it a night. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Much love to every single one of y'all. All right. Oh, man. Excuse me. What was I? Yeah, that's right. I was playing more Ghost of Tsushima. I'll probably end up doing that. Get a little bit further on that. Try to do something, maybe like something short in between. I mean, I'm thankful that we ended up taking a break with Blueprints. I actually was really, really, really enjoying a lot of that time. It's just, man, this makes for like 20 VODs that I've done now. Like, this would make part 20 on my YouTube channel. We've been at this for a little while, and these kind of games are not supposed to be taking that long. But, anyways, alright. We'll call it a night right there. Might end up just, well, no, it'll be Okami is what's coming up. If not tomorrow, then here in a couple days for sure. All right. Anyways, thank you so very much. Anyone else that stopped by to take a quick peek, I very much appreciate you guys as well. Thank you so much. Maybe consider leaving a follow. We can see in the future. If not, totally cool. Totally understand. Just hope you enjoyed. That is all that is important. Thank you. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, lovely, amazing. We'll see you guys hopefully come tomorrow, if not here in a couple days. All right. Please be sure to follow me here, socials, Discord, and the other type. If I can drill around the video. With that all being said, I'll catch y'all later. There's the yawn again. Man, it's catching up to me.